Hey! Oh, what do you have for me today, Joe? Okay, so you remember Batman Forever, right, Jerry? How we got Joel Schumacher instead of Tim Burton, and we got Val Kilmer instead of good old Michael Keaton, and we made the film a lot more goofier and sillier with brighter colors and stuff like that. I say let's do that again, but even more. Sure, why not? So this film is called Batman and Robin, because you remember Robin was in Batman Forever, played by Chris O'Donnell. I'm more concerned about how we made Robin a grown man instead of a child. Probably never happen again a few years later. What's a Joseph Gordon-Levitt? So this movie opens up with Batman, played by George Clooney. What happened to Kilmer? That's not important. What is important is that the film opens up with Batman and Robin's costumes have metal nipples on there. And we close up on them. Even I'm wondering, why is this on there? What? And then they go up to the Batmobile, and Robin's the car. Chicks dig the car. And in Batman's, this is why Superman works alone. So we're hinting that Superman exists in this universe. Huh, that's interesting. Multiple superheroes living in the same universe in movies. That totally won't happen years later. And our rival company won't do that, and then we'll start doing that. And then we make a Justice League movie, and we ruin the Justice League movie for years, and then we have toxic fans that keep spamming hashtags and threat. Okay, so Batman has to stop Mr. Freeze, played by I'll Be Back guy himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And you know how Batman just greets himself saying, "I'm Batman." Well, here, this is how he says it. "I'm Mr. Freeze. I'm Batman." And then Batman and Robin, they have a really fun and goofy fight that's reminiscent of the Adam West show. And then, guess what? Do you know what Mr. Freeze says? What does he say? He says, "What killed the dinosaurs?" The Ice Age. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yes. You know what? Just for that, we're gonna have more ice puns. Well, cool party, very cool. The ice coming. You know what? Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's write some on here. So, and then as you can see, Barbara Gordon, like Batgirl, Commissioner Gordon's daughter. Oh, you mean Alfred's niece? Alfred's niece? Yes, and she is not British. Full-on American accent. And she's here because Alfred is dying of a disease. And Mr. Freeze's wife is dying of a disease, too. Important plot point. Okay, so then we get introduced to Poison Ivy, played by Uma Thurman, who is, she gets her powers in a lab. Oh, and, Bane is there, too. Whatever. Meanwhile, we see Batman and Robin at a betting option. Yeah, you just see superheroes randomly at a betting auction. Yeah, I would casually see, the X-Men or Spider-Man or Green Lantern be there. And then Poison Ivy is there. And then Batman and Robin try to bet on her. And then, you're gonna love this. You're listening? Yes. Man pulls out a Bat credit card. A certain movie reviewer won't be mad at that a few years later or anything.
Oh, hi. My name is Doug Walker. Are you pitching a movie here?
Hey kid, we're making a Batman movie here, and Batman has a Bat credit card. A Bat credit card! That kid might be bald someday. He might take over a small nation too, and wear an M. Bison suit. So yeah, Batman and Robin bicker a lot. Yes, Alfred's still sick, and let's see. And then, guess what? Batgirl goes into a computer. Well, Barbara goes into a computer, and then Alfred has a suit just for her that she finds out, and then she puts on the Batgirl suit and then goes help the boys out, and then they fight Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze. Oh yeah, they team up by the way. And you know, good guys win, bad guys lose, and then Mr. Freeze gets the cure he tried to give to his wife, the Batman, to cure Alfred, because remember they got a disease, and then they're all partners, and then they run up to the camera, and the movie ends. So, what do you think? This is absolutely fantastic. Yes, amazing. It's goofier, sillier than the last one. Yes, all of it. The back credit cards and everything. Yes, Mr. Freeze making ice puns that are totally not cringy at all. Yes, it's a great film. And it'll totally work out. If it doesn't work out, superhero movies definitely won't take a break for a little bit. Or the X-Men will wear black leather suits for a while. And we definitely won't make a Batman movie ever again. Sounds great.